I think I love my dog more than I love my wife. I had a golden retriever called Ellie who was my life. Got her when I was single, came to work with me as a puppy, we went everywhere together. Parties, camping, hunting, visiting friends, shopping. Even snuck her into pubs and cinemas a few times. Trained her extremely well, amazing with kids. I worked in a school, they had a special needs unit, and had to train her well for that. I adore her. My friends, family, girlfriends, everyone just loved her. She was such a beautiful soul. Lived alone for a couple years, just her and I, when I moved to a country town for work 5 hours from the place I grew up. She was my only support, and I was her only human. She accompanied me on the long drives, round trip, back home every fortnight weekend, to see my new wife. Just her and me, a dog-friendly pizza from the next town over, some tunes, and cuddled when she felt like jumping in the front seat and laying over the uncomfortable gear level and handbrake just to lay her head and shoulders on me. Or she'd sit behind me and rest her chin on my shoulder for hours at a time. Or she'd just sleep, dreaming of chasing rabbits in the orchard back home, and seeing my mom and brother who we lived with when I got her. I enjoyed those drives. Third girlfriend I had after I got Ellie, I married, and had a child with. Ellie adored my wife, and our child. She was a gentle old pup, and helped teach my son to walk. He'd get a handful of fur, pull himself up, she'd patiently wait and put up with it, then she'd take one step, wait for him to catch up, then another step and wait, and so on. His first steps unassisted were him walking over to Ellie so he could hold and pat her. Before we had our child, we'd foster ex-racing greyhounds to teach them to be pets, suitable for adoption. She was a model example, amazingly patient with dogs who sometimes didn't have very good dog social skills, and watched with bemusement as they occasionally ran straight through the screen door, or into a window, learning the hard way about the nuances of living in a house. My wife often joked that the order of love went our son, then Ellie, and then her. She always followed up with the fact that that's okay, and she knew Ellie and I were a package deal when she met me. It was 100% true. She was a bad golden retriever in some ways, though. She hated swimming, and she didn't play fetch or retrieve toys. The only saving grace for her breeding was that if I shot something, she couldn't wait to retrieve it for me. It could have been in the middle of the ocean and she would be ready to go retrieve. I never needed to train her for that. Win some, lose some. The day Ellie was diagnosed with cancer, I was devastated. Already having depression, my wife was very worried about me. She knew better than anyone that the reason I was still alive was because of Ellie. When we eventually had to euthanize her shortly after she turned 10, it shattered me. She was going downhill quick, and when I got home from work she didn't greet me at the door, for the first time in her life. She was laying down in the backyard, breathing heavy, and when she saw me, she still mustered up the strength to wag her tail. But I knew she was in pain, and I'd told the vet to be honest with me and tell me when I should euthanize her and not be selfish. Took her to the vet to see if we could make her more comfortable, but ended up cuddling her and crying while she had the green dream. I bawled so loudly I'd have been embarrassed, if I had any sense of it at the time. I still cry thinking about it, and writing this. I said sorry to her so many times, and still feel guilty, even though I know the vet knows best, and everyone I know assured me I did the right thing. If only I had 2 more hours to cuddle her. 1 more hour. 1 single minute. I'd trade all my money right now for 1 minute with her. It's been 4 years since, and I still think of her often. Her portrait is tattooed on my bicep. I miss her so much I can't describe it. Sometimes at night, I wake up and think I felt her on the bed, felt her jump up at something startling her, and heard her barking. I'm pretty sure she's watching us, and keeping an eye on our second child, too. She never barked unless she thought someone was nearby who shouldn't be. From 19 to 29 I was privileged to have her in my life, and it hurts too much to not have her here. But I wouldn't trade what we had for the world. Thanks for reading. I hope you get the same out of your companion as I did mine.